Hello, fourth graders, and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Lamondo here to talk to you all about decimals. Let's get started. Today we are at our next lesson, which is all about ordering decimals. That's a fancy way of saying putting them in order from least to greatest. So let's start with a fun little song that has to do with ordering decimals. Now, this song also includes decimals up to the thousandths place. We only go to the tenths and hundredths. So our ordering is going to be a little bit easier than this, but I think it's a great fun song to kick it off. Let's check it out.
Hey kids, are you in elementary school like us? Do you love science? Well, we love science!
I have 2 gold coins that are shiny and round. One's 405 thousandths of a pound. The other weighs 410 thousandths. Which is the greater of my investments? To order them, I look left to right and find the first place that's not alike. One's more than 0. The greater piece I hold is 410 thousandths of a pound of gold. Line up the decimal points vertically. Look left to right horizontally. Compare the greatest place that's different. The greater number will become apparent. I found 2 pieces of silver digging in the ground. One was 102 thousandths of a pound. The other piece was 99 thousandths. Which one contained the greater contents? To order them, I looked left to right and found the first place that was not alike. One's bigger than 0, so of the 2, 102 thousandths was the greater value. Line up the decimal points vertically. Look left to right horizontally. Compare the greatest place that's different. The greater number will become apparent. A number line can help make visible the place value of any decimal. Between 0 and 1, divide it into tenths. In each tenth fits 10 hundredths. In each hundredth fits 10 thousandths. Each place value to the right is 10 times less. Line up the decimal points vertically. Look left to right horizontally. Compare the greatest place that's different. The greater number will become apparent.
All right, kind of a fun song to kick it off. So let's go back to ordering decimals. Again, we start by looking at the number before the decimal point. On this poster, they're all 2s. So then we go into the next number. I have a 6, a 7, a 9, a 3. So the 6 would come first. So 2 and 61/100ths would come first. Then we can go on to our next digit, a 5, a 0, a 3. So then 2 and 75/100ths would come next, followed by 2 and 9/10ths, and 2 and 93/100ths. Now this may seem a little bit tricky, but let's practice. So here we have, it says order the decimals from smallest to largest. So for number 1, we have 948, 49 7/10ths, 307, and 71 3/10ths. So I like to kind of line them all up like this. I think that's super helpful. So we have to order them from least to greatest. So the smallest comes first. So let's look at the numbers before the decimal point. What's the smallest? 948, 49, 307, or 71? 49 is definitely the smallest. Which one comes next? After 49, 948, 307, or 71? 71 definitely comes next. Which one comes next? 948 or 307? 307 definitely comes next, making 948 my largest number. Now I'm numbering them like this, but in our Google form, they'll be written like this. So you'll have your decimals separated by commas. So just so you know, that's the way you're going to see it. Oopsie. A little hard to write at an angle. In your Google form, you'll see it written like that. All right, let's check out our next one. Our next problem reads 51 5/10, 59, and we could say and 0/10 if we want to. 39 2/10, and 84 4/10. Maybe it might be helpful for you to do this. I like to line up all of my decimal points. You could also use this strategy when ordering decimals. Since we have to put them in order from smallest to biggest, let's start here. The numbers before the decimals. What's the smallest? 51, 59, 39, or 84? My smallest is definitely 39.2, so I can cross it off. What comes next? What's my next smallest? 51, 59, 84. Definitely 51.5. What's my next smallest? 59 or 84? Definitely 59, which means my largest is 84 4/10. So you can see how I've taken them and written them in order from smallest to biggest. Let's check out another one. Let's look at number 3 this time. So for number 3, I want you to try this. We have 706, 70 2/10, 43 5/10, 37 0/10. Let's pause and take a minute to write them in order from smallest to biggest. Did you get what I got? We should have 37 0/10, followed by 43 5/10, followed by 70 2/10, and our largest number is 706. Let's try number 4. Go ahead and write those in order from smallest or least to biggest or greatest. We have 83 4/10, 26 4/10, 632 and 72 0/10, or just 72. Let's pause and write them in order. Let's see, did you get what I got? My smallest was, there we go, sometimes there's a little glare, 26 4/10, followed by 72, followed by 83 4/10, followed by 632. Let's go ahead and try number 5. We have, oh my gosh, we only have one number with a decimal there. That's easy. For number 5, we have 901, 339, 411, and 50 1/10. Let's pause and write them in order. Did you get what I got? Our smallest is 50 and 1/10. Then comes 339, followed by 411, and our largest number for set number 5 is 901. Let's look at number 6. For number 6, I have 37 and 1/10, 414, 799, and 42 and 1/10. Let's pause and write them in order from least to greatest. Do you have what I have? Our smallest number is 37 and 1/10. Our next number is 42 and 1/10. Our next number is 414. And our largest number is 799. Great job. All right, let's look at number 7. We have 4 numbers here. We have 60 and 9/10, 666, 962, and 90 and 5/10. Let's pause and write them in order from smallest to biggest. Do you have what I have? Our smallest number is 60 and 9/10. Our next number is 90 and 5/10, followed by 666, and our largest number is 962. Great job. Let's try 2 more before going into our form. Number 8, I have 71 and 8/10, 792, 332, and 213. Let's pause and write them in order from least to greatest. Did you get what I got? 71 and 8/10 is our smallest, followed by 213. 332 comes next, and our largest number is 792. All right, let's problem set before we go into our Google form. We have 4 numbers here, 957, 383, 26 and 7/10, 51 and 9/10. Let's pause and write them in order. Did you get what I got? Our smallest is 26 and 7/10. Our next number is 51 and 9/10. Followed by 383, and our largest number is 957. Great practice. I bet you are ready for our Google form now. Let's check it out. Today we will be completing Decimal Lesson 5. Of course, you'll put your name. So again, we have some numbers. These might look familiar, and you have to choose which option shows the decimal from least or smallest to greatest or biggest. So we have one set. Here's another set of numbers. Our third set of numbers. Our fourth set of numbers. Our fifth set of numbers. And our sixth. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to check in with your teacher. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.